Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday to you. It is check-in day for me. It's check-in day for my clients. And I just wanted to give you a word of encouragement before I got my day started training the Breakfast Club, okay? My prayer for you today is that God show whoever is watching this how good it can get. And this is something that I've been saying since, I think, last year. God showed me how good it can get. And the interesting thing is when we get to declaring those things over our life, it really starts to happen, right? Because, the things that you want you to, and even better than that, when you're under the umbrella of God's protection, anointing, vision, path, and you're submitting to the mission that He's put over your life, He wants to show you how good it can get, right? And you want to think of a parent. A parent wants the best for their child. A parent, still, even when your child goes astray or they do opposite of what you think they should be doing, you still want the best for your child, right? And when you have the opportunity, you have the means, and you have just the know-how, you give your child whatever they need, and you want to give them everything that they want, especially when they're ready for it, especially when they ask for it and they've been in alignment. And that's the same thing for you. God, show whoever is watching this how good it can get. The second part of this I want you to be encouraged with is you don't have to choose. You don't have to choose the different facets of yourself, the things that make you happy, the things that bring you joy, the things that bring joy to the world, the things that serve the world. You don't have to choose, right? There are things that we have to focus on in order to grow. There are things that we have projects and then we have to focus our energy and our resources towards. But God is an infinite creator, okay? And for us to box ourselves in to think that this is the only one thing we can do when we're created by the most exceptional, amazing creator ever is really downplaying the brilliance of God. We are all many gods, little g's, right? Don't downplay your passions. Don't downplay the really cool parts of yourself, right? On one side, I'm a trainer. On the other side, I'm an entrepreneur. On the other side, I encourage people. On the other side, I love carnival. I love to travel. And I can do all of those. And when we see that we can marry our passions and we can befriend the things that bring us joy, then we become like the creators of our lives. And we become the servants of the world that people would need. And we start to create an atmosphere of growth and excellence that we wanted in our lives when we were growing up, or as we were coming up as entrepreneurs. We can create the life and the world that we want when we begin to embrace the fact that we are multifaceted, creative beings, right? So today, I pray that God open your eyes so that you see what you have. I pray that God open your eyes to show you that the life you're living is the life of your dreams. It's the things that you've been praying for. The job you're going to right now, the car that you're driving, the house that you're living in. At some point, you pray for that. At some point, you pray for that. You ask God, I need this job. God, da-da-da-da-da. And then somewhere along the line, we forgot that we're living the life of our dreams. We forgot because we're ambitious people and we want more and more and more. But it's time for us to just sit down and be like, okay, what do I have? What did I pray for? How has God come through for me? And I hope that today, God opens up your eyes to see all the incredible things that He has brought to your life that you've prayed for. I want Him to bring that remembrance. God, help them to remember. And then I hope that you get the winks from God and the hugs from God that says that I still see your vision and your dreams, and I still see your heart, and I want you to remember the childlike wonder and discovery that you had in order to start that business and to have that vision and to love on the family and to serve the community. I hope that He gives you that spark back again, and that He gives you the spark back not from a place of deficiency, not from a place of lack, but from a place of joy and excitement, and say, you know what, I'm going to get back in the game and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to share all the different parts of me, even the parts of me that people don't like, even the parts of me that people don't understand. Right? Christina on here, she always said, Queen, you can have it all. So I'm going to extend that opportunity to you all, just like Christina says to me. Queen, you can have it all. You got to decide it. It's like asking God for a pen. You're like, God, you got a pen I can write with? And he just dropped 1,600 pens on your head. And it is just your choice. Do you want to write with the blue pen, the red pen, the pink pen? Do you want to write a different sentence with different colors of a pen? Do you want to write with both hands? Do you want to put a pen in both hands and both feet? Do you want to write with the big pen, the little pen? Do you want to write with the fine tip? It's on you. It's on you with how you want to design this thing. Don't box yourself in to say, I'm just going to get this black pen because this is what everybody said I should have, and this is how you write, and I'm just going to do that. When God literally poured all the pens on your head and say, pick, you asked God for one thing, and he gave you the abundance of it. God, show me how good it can get. That's the visual. God, show me how good it can get. He put 16,000 pens on your head because he owns all the pens. God is not like us in the sense of being limited. He is unlimited. So I hope that you get some revelation today, that you have a conversation, that you read something, that you hear something to be reminded that you can have it all. That God is waiting for you to ask. God is waiting for you to position yourself. God is waiting for you to prepare for the good. God, show me how good it can get. Are you ready for how good it can get? Because guess what? When you start asking, it's on its way. Jim Rohn says the window of opportunity opens and it closes. Will you be ready when the window of opportunity opens, beloved? Or will you continue to be praying? You'll be on your knees praying with your eyes closed and you don't even see that the window of opportunity is open because you could praying and keep praying and praying and wishing and praying and wishing and praying, not realizing that the window is already open, that you already got the 16,000 pins knocking you upside the head, that the blessings are already around you. But you still praying and on your knees and closing your eyes and crying and, Lord, please, please, please. He's already done it for you. He's already showing you how good it can get. That's like your kids at Christmas. Christmas about to come up. The kids have asked for what they want already. They asked January of this year. You've already put into alignment how you going to pay for this, that, and the other. You got good kids. They're prepared. They don't bother nobody. They do well in the world. They're great contributors. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm about to get that. Some of you already got the Christmas gifts for your kids. And the day before Christmas, you wait till they go to sleep. You put the presents under there already. And you're just waiting for them to be prepared. Wake up in the morning and open the presents. But what if your kids stayed in the bed all day, Christmas Day, stayed in the bed all day, the day after Christmas, and was just kept crying, Mama, I want a PS, I want a PlayStation, Mama, I want the PlayStation under the freaking tree. But because you won't get up and open the presents, you don't have to do nothing else. But get up and open the presents, plug it in and play. But your kid's still in the bed crying because they remember that they don't have it. When mama and daddy already put it into place to give it to you, that's God. That's you. That's you and God. It's already there. God, show me how good it can get. It's here, y'all. Position yourself to get. Amen. God, show us how good it can get. Remind my sisters and brothers how good it can get. Remember that you can have it all, but you got to make the decision that you want to have it all. And you got to get from around people who don't want nothing for themselves. You got to get from around people who believe that they can only have one thing. You got to get from around those people. You got to get from around the people who are just steadily on their knees praying, closing their eyes, crying, beseeching the Lord, never opening their eyes and realizing that they have everything around them. God, show me how good it can get. I told Es this. I said, even on your best day, when you have the biggest imagination and the biggest creativity and the biggest trust and the biggest faith in God, still your mind cannot conceptualize what God has for you, what he wants to give to you, what is around you already, what you're needed to prepare for. Even on your best day, you don't know. You can't even fathom what God has for you. But you got to believe, God, show me how good it can get. God, show me where I need to stand to get everything. Jim Rohn says this too. If you go to the beach The best thing you can do is bring a bucket. Just don't bring a spoon. Some of y'all bringing a spoon to catch the blessings. Some of y'all bringing your hands only to catch the blessings. Some of y'all's hands are not even open to catch the blessings. They like this. You like, God, give me this, but you won't let go. You won't let go of the past. You won't let go of what you think is valuable. You won't let go of your limiting beliefs. You won't let go of the community that's holding you back. You won't let go of the mindset that you used to have, because familiarity is much better than what you don't know, but God has more for you. God, show us how good it can get. Y'all, some of y'all been praying enough. You've been asking for enough questions. We done asked ChatGPT enough times. You done asked enough people for advice. You done asked the pastor, the first lady, your mama, your grandmama, all the saints. You done asked them all to pray for you already. You done asked. Now it's time for you just to get in position. And believe that God has better for you. And believe that God knows better than you. And understand that God is not on your time. We're on His time. And His time is infinite. Everything that has happened is happening and was happening is happening at the same time, baby. That means you got whatever you need. It's here. All right? I love y'all. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And that is your Body Bit Deeper.